How's it going? OZ Boy 81. Do have to apologize if you guys hear the fan. I'm in my garage. It's pretty freaking cold outside, so I actually busted out the heater in here just to warm it up a little bit. But yeah, I want to talk to you guys about the build I just pretty much wrapped up. A few more things that I need to get for it. But overall, she's pretty much wrapped up. Um, yeah. So, where do I start? Let's start at the rear end right here. So the last couple days I've been working on the rear bumper. This isn't the bumper that it's going to stay on here, but just for the first couple runs, I had to put something on there. So I just went with the stock plastic one, left the center chrome, and just blacked out the outer sides. Had to put my OZ Boy 81 from Washington, if you guys didn't know that. I did add that emblems and stuff. I didn't go with the back window in the back right there. The top isn't mounted on yet. Still adding my scale accessories, and LEDs will be next. Those actually came in the other day. I thought about doing the floor black. I might do that later, but for now, just left it red. And closes really good. Move along to the side. Blacked out that. Old school James Bond dude, Dr. No, I think his name is. He fit in there pretty good. So that's what's in there. With like a two-tone interior, it's hard to tell on camera. Obviously, went with the red paint. It looks really shiny on camera, but I assure you, it's kind of the dull red with like a matte finish. Doors shut pretty nice. I do have the Shrink RC body mounts, but I do need to like shave these down, the mount itself, because it kind of bows out right here. But I mean, the doors, you know, stays pretty good, but I'll find out how it goes in the first run or not. But it just kind of bows out a little bit. On the driver's side, I didn't use the front or the window. I kind of cut it and then just did the little side window right there. Tires, just the Proline Super Swampers, 1.55. The beadlocks are just something that I got on eBay, 1.55 as well. In the front, I blacked out the grill, left this chrome. I'm still kind of up in the air on what front bumper. I have an idea for the rear one, but not necessarily the front one quite yet. But I thought I'd just leave, you know, the front and rear part chrome. Thought that kind of looks good. Underneath is ready to see. The inner fenders came off of my Jeep Gladiator, the Proline Jeep Gladiator. So I might order another set because I had to hack those up to get them to fit on that body, because that body isn't really wide. So I think if I order another set of these, it'll be a little bit wider, and then it won't have this little cut right here. But for mock-up purposes, it worked fine. kind of hard to see in there. See if I can get you some better light. There you go. I actually have a room for maybe like a scale radiator, maybe a fan. Still got to tidy up everything. Still got to like a battery and all the little scale engine accessories that you can get in that will be on like a Toyota and whatnot. Obviously this is running a V8, so it'd be nice to find a like the metal emblems that say V8. So if you guys know where I can find those, I'd super appreciate that, because it's kind of like the ones that you get with any of their RC4 drive hard bodies, like the Toyota ones. It's kind of like a hard metal. But even if I can just get a sticker or something that says V8 or something, that'd be kind of cool. And then I can just get my own piece of aluminum and then just put it on somewhere. That way, you know, it's kind of representing that it has a V8. So the stance, you know, I like the stance. These are in the front is just an axial, I think 90 mil shocks. I probably do need to get a little stiffer spring in the front. I like to have it sitting about right there, so it kind of droops down a little bit in the front. The back is just some shocks that I got on eBay. I think they're like 60 mil shocks, because I didn't want to cut the back of the bed. And I'll show you when I get this body off what I mean. On the passenger side, I did leave the window up. This door opens a little bit harder because, you know, got the window off of there, but yeah. So let me get this body off and I'll show you guys underneath. Just wanted to mention before I get the body off, when I was doing the outer like rubber trim on the front windshield, I did like my own little visor. I masked off the obviously the outside, and the inside I left a little spot unmasked, so when I painted it, it kind of made like an imitation visor. Kind of what you would see on your full-size car if you were to get your front visor windshield tinted. So I thought that came out pretty cool. I don't really like the one that they give you in the kit. But alright, so in front, just running actually just a 20 kg. I'm trying to save, not break the bank on this build. So this is what I had laying around. I'll see how this does. I was waiting for this Enduro front servo mount. I did have to trim some down just because of the front balance right here and the bumper itself, because this kind of sticks out a wee bit. I wish it was kind of back a little bit more, so I might still trim a little bit more to suck it up, because it kind of pushes that out a little bit where I'm pointing at right here. But the body still goes on there. See these fenders right here? If I order another set, they'll probably go about out to maybe out to here. So I would just like to start with a fresh set and work from there instead of these. But for now, they work. You can see, just running the stock axial SEX 10.2 shock towers with the SEX 10.2 shocks. If you guys seen my kind of unboxing whatever video on this right here, just a forward mounted transmission. You do have a couple different mounting options to bring it more forward if you like. I went to the farthest one back, just running the Hobby Wing 1060. with the FlySky GT5 receiver. So I haven't got that mounted in there. This was running old banana plugs. I need to solder up some Deans. Right now I just have it on an adapter, just to try everything out. In the front, or for the motor, it's just the Enduro 540, and it actually is a 45 turn. Doesn't give me a whole lot of wheel speed, but it does give me a lot of good throttle control. So that's what's going to go in there now. That was another thing that I just had for a build that I was going to do, and just haven't got to it yet. So this is kind of just a budget thing, you know. I think this was like 54. I already had the chassis. I did have to buy the Shrink RC mounts. I got the body over Christmas, and just bought the Proline tires and wheels, and then some shocks. So not in it too much. Had pretty much everything else. These are from an Enduro chassis that I had a while back that I eventually sold, but I did keep these rear shock towers, and it makes it so that bed or that body just fits on here perfectly. I didn't have to cut anything to get it to sit, not even the floorboard. With the motor, it fits perfect, and room to spare. With electronics on either side. I am still waiting for my battery mount. It's like a tray that attaches to this cross member, and it just kind of sits about right here, kind of where my pointer finger is at. I probably could run a little shorty pack on the side, but I'm gonna try this. That way I can run like a full-size, somewhat of a full-size battery crosswise, but I can still put something there. But yeah, so I'm just waiting on that. It's the back. This is just the bumper mount. Little shackle in the back. Sorry about me moving the camera so much, it's kind of wigging out. But yeah, actually it's all pretty much, I mean, it's ready to go. Oh, I guess we didn't talk about underneath. These are some, once again, some eBay drive shafts. I actually really like these ones. Had no issues with these. These are pretty solid, and they got some decent weight to them. Has an aluminum skid, because this skid plate came with that what would you call that? Planetary gear and transfer case. It came with, it was all just like a kit. I'm in the front, just running some just Amazon brass. And then we'll take a look at the, see if I can get you a better angle. All my steering geometry is all perfect. Yeah, so like no bump steer. That took me a little bit to get figured out, but once I did, it was dialed. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to really go over. That was kind of a quick overview. I still need to get this thing out for a run. It's just been super cold, and I'm already out in the cold all day, 5 days a week. Somewhat, I guess, not necessarily, but anyways. Oh, I am running like just some bolts. I'm actually going to paint the tips of these red so you don't see them. Kind of OCD on that, so that's just currently what I'm running in there now. I don't know if I'm going to put the 2 holes in the back. I just might run the 2 in the front right here and call it good. So, but hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of quick overview of my RC 4-wheel drive Toyota 4Runner. It was a lot of fun building it. Getting super excited to get out and see how it does. Obviously it's not really a extreme rock crawler, but I'm gonna definitely see how it does. That's just my receiver thing, so see how it does out there on the rocks. Yeah, and let me know what you guys think. I do enjoy reading your guys' comments. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to put it in the comments below. Sorry this video is too long. Oh, and in the rear I was running these crazy crawler foams in the back. So I got with these ones. These are the super heavy duty ones. In the front I'm running the little softer ones. They're kind of like this, but in their compound or whatever. So we'll see how they do. I still get a little bit of sag, a little in the rear, so I went with the harder foam in the back just because, you know, when I'm crawling up, I don't want that tire to just fold over. So a little bit softer in the front. I know some guys run the harder in the back and softer, blah, blah, blah. But it's all about just testing and tuning. So that's kind of what I'm going for right now. And we'll see how it does. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys watching. Definitely leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think about the build. Later.